kingdom Plantae. Here the Plantae which is includes all type of the plants. Here this Plantae includes all type of eukaryotic chlorophyll containing organisms, commonly called as plants. These are all type of the plants which are comes under Plantae kingdom. Here a few members of these partially heterotrophic few members of these plants are heterotrophic, such as insectivorous plants. See here, insectivorous plants are parasites. Here, example the bladderwort. It is a utricularia. It's also called as utricularia, and Venus flytrap. Here it is also called as Dionia. It is also called as Venus flytrap. Here the utricularia, it is also called as bladderwort. These two are the insectivorous plants. These are the insectivorous plants. These are grown in the nitrogen deficiency area for the consumption of the nitrogen. These are modified their leaves to the bags for the consumption of the nitrogen from the insects. Here, next is Cuscuta. Here, the Cuscuta is a complete stem parasitic plant. Here, it is a complete stem parasite plant. Cuscuta is a complete parasitic stem plant. Here, these plant cells have eukaryotic structures. These are all eukaryotic structures. Already we have discussed the eukaryotic, which means the nucleus is compulsory presence. The nucleus and nuclear membrane is present. That is why we are calling the eukaryotic organisms. The plant are the eukaryotic organisms. The eukaryotic structures with a prominent chloroplast. They are having all types of plants which are having the chloroplast organelle. Must and should they have the chloroplast. They are having the chloroplast organelle. Yes. And the cell wall also. And they are having the cell wall. They are having the chloroplast and they are having the cell wall. It's a mainly which is made up of cellulose. The cell wall which is made up of cellulose. Here they are having the chloroplast and cell wall. Chloroplast here. What is the function of the chloroplast? They are making the food material. It is making the food material by the process of photosynthesis. That is the main function of the chloroplast. Here, this reserve food material, after the process of the photosynthesis, the reserve food material is generally starch. The food material is starch, and they show the absorptive mode of nutrition here. And the plant includes the Plantae kingdom, which includes algae, bryophytes, pteridophytes, gymnosperms, and angiosperms. It is also, these are all comes under kingdom Plantae. Here, these are the general characteristics of the Plantae. Here, we have to discuss about what are the general characteristics of the Animalia. Here, this the kingdom is characterized by the heterotrophic. All Animalia organisms are all heterotrophic organisms. Heterotrophic eukaryotic organisms, and that are the multicellular. These are also multicellular, and their cells are like the cell wall. There is no cell wall. Here, these Animalia organisms are not having the cell wall. They are not having the cell wall. The absence of cell wall is there. Here, they are directly or indirectly depend on the plants for food. Because of these are all heterotrophic organisms. That's why they are always depend on other organisms. Here, they digest their food in an internal cavity. Like a digestive system, and store the food reserves as a glycogen and fat. Here it is the reserve food material. Reserve food material is glycogen or fat. Here, their mode of nutrition is holozoic. Holozoic, which means so the ingestion of the food. Holozoic, which means ingestion of the food. Coming to the sexual reproduction, which is a copulation of male and female male and female followed by the embryonic development. The copulation of male and female then followed by the embryonic development. These are some general characteristics of the Animalia and Plantae. Thank you.